I followed a bus last night with the call police 911 sign.
Huh? Well, what happened?
I was driving home and I was behind a bus.
Yeah.
And I saw a sign. You know, like the bus has an automatic sign.
Oh yeah, yeah.
911 call police 911.
Oh. Yeah, when the driver's having an emergency or something.
Or the bus is stolen.
Yeah.
So I'm fucking following this bus.
You were following a bus last night?
On my way home, I call 911.
Newman.
And I say, look, I'm following this bus. It's going 10th Avenue northbound. And the 911 operators are fucking...
What kind of bus?
It was
a big city bus?
It was an MTA bus, a double, like two buses together.
And Jimmy's following.
Crime fighter now?
Jimmy is a crime fighter. Jimmy.
I was
crime fighter. Jimmy.
I didn't know what was happening. There could have been hostages. I mean, we all saw that Keanu Reeves movie.
Right.
Yes, yes.
But I'm following it, and we're going 10th northbound, and like from the 40s. And then it starts to make a left on 57th, so I follow it to 57th.
What is going
I'm on the phone with 911.
Right.
And this fucking dummy is, where are you now? I said, I'm northbound on 47th Street on 10th Avenue. Okay, you're on now, where are you now? I said, 48th Street.
Oh, Jesus.
Where are you now? 49th Street.
Jimmy,
And then she goes, which way are you going? I'm like, I'm on 10th Avenue. Northbound's the only way you can go. I was so irritated with these
my
dummies.
God.
Sure.
So we make the left on 57th Street. We go down to 11th Avenue. I go, look, he's making a left on 11th Avenue.
Did you do a pit maneuver? This way you hit him on the rear and spin him around? No?
No, I casually followed down 11th Avenue. And we had to pass.
Did you have your arm out the window? Casually.
And we get down into like the high 40s.
This is great.
And as I'm on the phone, I'm yelling at this person. I'm like, we're now southbound on 11th Avenue.
Is this a dream?
No, this happened.
You really did this?
Did you hit him with your lights?
I fucking... We passed a cop who was sitting there. And I'm like, we're passing a cop right now. And this call police.
This is great.
Call police 911 is flashing on the fucking thing.
Has he lost his mind?
No.
I love this.
But I didn't know what was going on. I thought it was a stolen bus. So then it's coming up
Wait, can I ask you where you were going that you then stopped going there to follow?
Heading home.
Oh, okay.
So then I'm southbound on 11th.
By the way, that means he's not going home anymore.
Oh, no.
I'm going southbound now.
Yeah, now he's following the bus.
I'll take the phone, Daddy, if you want to drive.
What would you have done if all of a sudden they hang out the window and start firing
blasting,
at you?
like fucking 48 hours. Right. Gans and Billy Bear is shooting out the window at you.
Well, I get down to 40.
Would you have gotten the hint at that point?
Well, I probably would have. I get into the 40s. And it's a yellow light, so the bus slows down and then shoots through the light.
Whoa!
And leaves me at the red light.
Why didn't you go through it?
Because I knew that the bus did that on purpose. I'm like, this guy knows I'm behind him. So, because he got stuck at the next light.
Oh.
He got stuck at the next light. So I'm off the phone with 911 already. And now we're going southbound again. So I call back. We start going southbound on 11th Avenue. And like I've never seen a bus go down this way. So I'm like, this is weird territory. 11th Avenue, past the Lincoln Tunnel, all the way down to 34th Street. And then the bus drives a little erratically and then hangs a sharp right on 34th Street towards the West Side Highway. So I call again. 911, I'm like, look, I just called you fucking people. I'm behind a stolen bus. This guy, no one is doing it. How long does it take to get a squad car on fucking 11th Avenue? So
Jimmy's calling for backup, and he can't
I'm
get
calling
it.
for backup.
You think the buses are on with 911 too?
Someone's following me. I'm trying to get away from
Follow me. I'm just trying to lose them.
There's some guy with a tall black girl with a blonde wig following me.
Jimmy Norton, get your ass in my office. You're just that renegade fucking lone wolf cop.
Yeah, me and my partner, quote unquote.
I'm getting too old for this shit. Right.
So I fucking get down to 34th, and we're getting down to the West Side Highway, right before the West Side Highway, and there's cars at the light, and the bus slows down a lot.
Will you get nervous now?
No, I knew what he was doing. I knew he knew I was behind him. So I pull up on the side, but not because it's such a long bus. The driver was still ahead of me, and I'm like, look, he's going to make a right on the West Side Highway. So the bus makes a right on the West Side Highway. I jump behind him, and he slows to a crawl on the West Side Highway. And I'm on the phone with the person. I'm like, he's stopping on the fucking West Side Highway. And then I finally just got annoyed because I could see that it was pitch black on the bus. There was no people on the bus. It was probably just a stolen bus. It wasn't like there was people. So I pull up next to it, and it's really dark on the bus. And I look up, and I just see there's a black dude. I'm on the phone. I'm like, I'm looking at the guy.
Oh man!
And he's just a black dude, and he's dressed in, but he's not dressed like a bus driver. And he's looking out at me, and I know that he's stealing this bus.
Oh shit!
And then
what do you do with a stolen bus?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I don't know. So then I was just like, fuck this shit. And I drive away, and he pulls away slowly and starts to drive. And I'm like, you know what? I'm northbound now, and he's behind me, and he's like, what street? I'm like, we're in the 30s. Because the woman was like, where was he before? I'm like, well, he was on 10th and 11th. And she goes, well, those streets run parallel to each other. I'm like, I know. He fucking turned down one.
Oh, my God.
911 operators are fucking dumb.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know they're parallel, stupid. What do you think? He didn't turn?
Did he tell you, did he order you to
she.
stop following? Did she order you to stop following? Yeah. But you continued?
Well, then the bus turned off at some weird, a very quick turn off in the high 30s. And then I was like, you know what? He turned off. He turned off. I'm not following him anymore.
Oh.
We lost him.
And they're probably like, thank God.
And he probably turned into the bus depot.
Boy, would I love to hear that 911 recording.
God.
Yeah, I was,
Jimmy Norton.
I gave my name and everything.
Oh.
But then I'm like, what the fuck are the cops doing? But then I'm like, I guess even if it was a joyride in a bus, that's not a high priority in New York City.
I think it should be.
I do, too.
Yeah, it probably should
You
be.
could slam that shit into anything.
Yeah.
So what happens?
I just drove home. I mean, that was it.
What happens now, though? Was there a stolen bus? Now I need to know.
I don't know. But I mean,
I can't believe you just gave up.
That
I gave
Why
up
would you
because
give up
I'll tell you why.
You're crime fighting Jimmy.
You're so close to being a crime fighter.
I had my little hand recorder with me. I should have taped it and put the stuff on speaker, but I wasn't thinking in that moment. I just wasn't
You were just thinking about saving people.
Saving lives, Anthony.
Yeah.
So after you gave up on the bus, did you pull over, get a hooker, have sex in the car, and then beat the shit out of her with a baseball bat and take back your money?
No. Oh, is that a Grand Theft Auto?
It sounds like you were playing GTA last night.
No, but I had an appointment waiting for me at home.
I love this one. Jim Norton, apathetic crime fighter. You were a crime fighter right up until you just couldn't
just until I realized
take the inconvenience.
Until I realized I was going to be late for my appointment. That was me to be at
Then
home.
your priorities changed
God.
drastically.
Exactly.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, I had to be somewhere.
What the fuck, Jimmy?
I would have kept following, but I just got
Why
so
would you
irritated.
pull up right next to the guy?
I wanted to see him.
What if you had a fucking a shooter?
Oh, boy.
I thought of that, but I'm like, he's not going to start firing out the window. He's just not. I knew it wouldn't.
Oh.
But it was definitely something shady because of the way the
So
bus
where's
was
this
driving.
bus now?
Do not know.
Wow.
But it was. I gave the license plate.
Can we look this up somehow? Online?
Stolen bus.
I don't know. I don't know how to either.
We
I'm
called
just
the
saying.
MTA. Was there a stolen bus?
We got a lot of cop friends.
Yeah, it was a double bus.
Was there an issue last night that Jimmy was part of, sort of?
I'll tell you what time I called.
He was almost part of this?
I'll tell you what
He
time I
almost
called.
did the right thing?
Right up until he just couldn't be bothered.
I just got annoyed. That was why I stopped, because the fucking operators are so fucking dumb. When I said to her, she's like, where was he before? First of all, who gives a fuck?
Right.
I'm like, he was on 10th and then 11th. And she goes, well, they're parallel. Like, no, he was straddling them, you cunt. One giant wheel. He was going over the buildings. Asshole. I know.
What if the guy just didn't realize his sign was on? You know, the 911.
That's absolutely a possibility.
He just hit it with his knee.
10th Avenue North. 10th Avenue North. All of a sudden, a left on 57th Street, and then southbound on 11th.
But he was erratic.
All the way down to fucking 34th. Makes a right on 31st. Goes all the way north on West Side Highway. Slows down. Sees me. I pull ahead. Then peel. Absolutely not. I thought of that. It could have been a mistake.
Maybe
no
the bus
fucking
driver
way.
pulled into some kind of depot and said, "Hey, man, my stupid light's on."
Yeah,
and the guy
could you
goes,
fix this?
"All right, you know what? I'll take it for a spin and try to figure it out for you."
Yeah, could you please fix this light? Some guy's following me.
I called at 9:32 and then 9:39 again. So I followed the bus for like 8 minutes.
Damn.
8 minutes of crime fighting.
Yeah.
That's fantastic, Jimmy. Boy, you're committed.
I wish I would have fucking filmed it. You could have heard the calls. That's what
yeah.
I'm thinking.
Yeah, the
that's
calls.
hilarious. Yeah.
I'm sure. Do you get more irritated as the call goes
I
on?
was because
I love to hear you just going, he's right here.
And that would have been your viral video. By the
Oh,
way.
my God.
I was
Not
so
some dumb
See?
trick shot basketball thing that I did.
Oh.
I
You
just-
fucking filming yourself as you're talking to 911, following a bus. Holy
Fantastic.
fuck!
I just
Million
didn't
views,
think
no
of it.
problem.
I just didn't think.
No problem.
But it was so irritating because I really thought a crime was being committed, and I felt I had to do
It
something.
was solicitation.
Jimmy really wears a lot of hats.
Oh, he does.
He wants to do the right thing sometimes.
Oh, you are a
Yes.
crime fighter. I love it.
You're like a vigilante.
Yeah,
A vigilante.
You're taking care of this city.
I should
Paul
have.
Kersey.
Yeah, you're going to turn it to Paul Kersey.
Paul Kersey. I'm following a bus.
You know he got bit by the bug, so now this is going to be his whole thing.
He's just going to go on patrol
In
at
the middle
night.
of the night, he's going to become a superhero.
I'll be
patrol.
stopping buses. Excuse me.
What
Do you
kind
have
of-
a license to be driving this, sir?
What kind of superhero do you want to be? Do you want to be like Batman, where you don't have any real special powers, but you got great gadgets?
Ah, that's kind of good.
Or do you want to be like, I don't know,
Like Superman or...
I want to be one that stops women who are smuggling meaty vaginas. I want to stop this infiltration of this nation of meaty vaginas by searching all these women and weeding out their giant clitorises.
I know Ronnie B's a hero almost every day, but we almost had a hero today.
Yeah.
Jim Norton was almost a hero.
Jim's motto is, with great power comes a little bit of responsibility. As much as I really want to put into it.
Yeah, I don't know where he was going.
The best is like, we're just talking about the Yankees, and out of nowhere, he's like, gets all manic about his...
fighter Jimmy.
Yeah, just
I
love crime
I
fighter
almost
Jimmy.
forgot. I wrote down followed bus.
Oh, you should have had some of future Jimmy's gadgets. You could have gotten him that way. Could have communicated through your head internet.
Yeah. Yes, in the future, we will just touch the back of the bus and it will be home. Oh,
Wow, that is really funny.
Oh, that's fan-fucking-tastic.
yeah, I wish I had done
What that is right there.
Well, the word has, there's people begging for an animation of this.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That'd be so... I could just picture it.
I just gave up, though.
That's the best part. The second it got a little too inconvenient and...
Did he get tuckered out?
I was annoyed, and I really had to be home.
Yeah.
I had a young lady friend meeting me.
Oh, my God.
They're calling you Slouch Man.
Slouch, man.
Actually, that's Kevin from Connecticut. Yes. No, we need this on a record so you can just.
Oh, yeah.
Not a fade out. It doesn't work the
Rocky
same.
just
You need that. He almost gets motivated.
Yeah.
He's almost there. Oh, my God.
That guy stole that fucking bus.
I will listen to the replay today, and I rarely do, just to hear that.
Oh, yeah,
Because it just came out of nowhere. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I'm looking at it. What?
It's
What
fantastic.
What happened?
I just love the non-committal. The whole fucking just...
You put in all the work. Why would you stop at that point?
You're there. You're in the middle of it.
I know. I just got so annoyed with their apathy and their inability. Because the 911 operators, I'm following the bus. He's like, all right, thank you. And I'm like, why would you get off? I'm like, why don't I'll just stay on the phone with you and let you and give you an update to where he was going. Like, I just didn't like the way they handled it. What? They're dumb. You had here a citizen willing to be on the phone. She could have called the squad car. Good citizen is following northbound.
I bet you.
You just pictured what it's like in the movies.
Right.
Like somebody does that, and instantly, like 5 cop cars come swooping in. You're part of the big chase. Like you're watching it. Like, all right, left on 10th. Here we go. We're going to West Side Highway. He's going very slow. Woo! And then all of a sudden, like fucking cops are swarming. You're part of the chase. They're saluting you through their fucking windows.
Yeah. And it's not every day an ordinary citizen does what he does.
Well,
and then Her Honor brings me into the mayor.
Frank Carr in Jersey, if there's trouble, Bloomberg shines a big light with the picture of a transgender person into the sky.
It's just this female form with long hair and a big silhouette of a cock. Jimmy looks up and goes, ooh.
I would not respond well to that.
I bet you there was a big misunderstanding there. I bet you the light was on. I bet you that happens a lot. Some maintenance guy's like, all right, I have to actually drive the bus to figure it out. I don't know. And then all of a sudden sees this car fucking following him. And he's like, what the fuck? Is this car following me? I'm going to take a ride. I think he might be.
Oh, my God.
No, maintenance guy would.
And then he gets pissed because that's why he slows all the way down. Like, can I fucking help you? I'm trying to just do my job here, sir.
Oh, Jimmy.
Maybe it was a maintenance man.
Maybe it was.
But he looked too shady, man.
But because I don't know where you would bring one of these buses after you have your little fun with the joyride.
I don't know.
Yeah, what possible motive could you have for stealing one of those double city buses?
I don't think you could bring it to some fucking pawn
shop,
a pawn shop or something.
Maybe he has a big garage at home. He wants to park it.
What would you do with it? You can't melt it down for the precious metals.
And a joyride is just, well, obviously it is good to take a joyride because no cops are going to stop you even if somebody calls 911.
Maybe he was just practicing.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe the fucking button was broken.
I think there's probably a very simple answer here.
Tonight on Wildest Police Chases. Oh, man.
A man with erection difficulties follows a maintenance worker for 9 minutes. No one gives a shit.
Now they're calling you Captain Try a Little. Keith MC from Boston. Captain Try a Little.
Oh, my God. I love it.
Yeah, that wasn't on.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So he gave pursuit.
Yeah.
All right.
Fuck. I just love how it came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it just...
And went nowhere.
It went zero.
It's great.
You just gave up.
I just went home.
I'm calling off the pursuit.
I just went home and did things that would bother a lot of religious people.
Like Crime Fighter Jimmy.
How does that happen?
Fantastic.
Oh, it's too late. Hold on.
How does
Danny
that
ran in with your
I don't
theme.
know.
Oh.
They went to work on it.
It's nothing. I mean, it's just what you wanted.
Yeah, I just want to hear it. This is Jimmy's theme music. As a crime fighter in a big city.
Oh, man. He's pursuing. There he is. Yeah, he's on the phone. Oh, he's committed.
You know what, Danny? It's not too late. That sums up Jimmy. Just when it was getting good.
Great. Oh, that's so good.
Just when it was getting good.
There's so much energy to that, and things are going to get fixed, and evil will not prevail. And
See, it's all about the timing.
oh, that's fantastic.
Fuck it.
Sorry for fucking up
One
Ted
more
and Amy.
time.
One more time.
Perfect.
Oh, one more
That
time.
was perfect.
Oh, yeah. You can just picture how it progressed.
Yeah, here's Jimmy. I got to do something.
What is that?
Looks like this bus was stolen.
Someone
I got to
in
follow.
trouble. Wait a minute. This could be a crime going on. I'll take this. I've got it.
Oh, now he's in hot pursuit. Jimmy in hot pursuit.
And I go home.
By the way, you know what's a more viral video than Sam's iPhone line video? The Superman theme. Who knew? It's got like 5.5 million hits.
Really?
Just for the theme?
Jeez, huge.
You know what I love about the Redskins? They're like, fuck you, PC
yeah.
assholes. They've been the Washington Redskins since forever.
The Braves, too.
And they're hanging in there. And, man, there's people protesting. They're upping
all
their
the
protests. And the PC police there want them to change their
They
names.
don't care.
And they're like, fuck you, no.
It's one of the few politically correct things I agree with.
Oh, my
Really?
goodness.
Yep. Only because I saw American Indians explain themselves, and it made sense to me what they said.
No, you know what it is? Jimmy is all for the downtrodden, the people that need help.
I fight for those that can't fight for themselves.
Exactly.
I felt that if there's justice needs to be served.
Justice needs to be served.
Yes. Or maybe not justice. Maybe some is and something else. It's one of the very, very few PC things that I think that they're actually on the right
Jimmy's
side.
got a cause he's behind.
Yeah.
For another, what, 4 minutes?
Yeah. Yeah, believe me.
I love that.
Don't make me
story.
play your theme, man.
I love that
Don't
story.
make me play this, Jimmy.
Oh, God.
Are you going to peter out on your point?
No, I just think that
The downtrodden.
I don't like the fact that the American Indians have gotten they've been treated horribly. Everybody knows how terribly they've been treated. And every other group has kind of come through that to the other side.
You're there for them.
I just don't like the fact that they're being cartooned. And they don't like the fact that they're being cartooned. And they said that these team names have meanings that most people don't understand. And fuck them.
Fuck them. I'm busy. I'm busy.
I'm late. I'm late for my date.
The whole half-assed crime fighter. You're half-assed.
Yes, I am.
You could be bothered for 8 minutes. Any more than that, Jimmy's like, no, thank you.
That's like his limit. Like that's his kryptonite.
Right.
Is Jimmy can only be concerned for 8 minutes at a time as a superhero.
Some little kid is being held hostage on a corner somewhere. He's good for 8 minutes, man.
8 minutes.
You better get there in 8 minutes or he's going home.
Quick, get me a cape.
And his power needs recharging by some manual release.
Yeah. Da-da-da, little finger in the rectum. All of a sudden, my battery charges.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Women in radio
yes.
fucking stink.
She was sticking up for the elderly.
All right.
You know, and I bet she commits to it. She doesn't stop after 8 minutes caring about people, Jim. Oh, God. Yes. Jimmy doesn't care about people very long.
Yes, I do. I care about people for as long as I need to.
Like who?
Anybody who's in trouble. The elderly, for instance.
Oh.
I'm tired of them being beaten. I'm tired of them not getting their Social Security checks. I'm tired of their Medicare not coming through on time. I'm tired of their prescription medication being too expensive for them to afford.
Yeah.
I'm tired of them being forgotten and lonely and being, fuck them, they're annoying, they talk too much, die already.
You're just tuning in. You might want to listen to the first hour.
Christ.
Fucking Jimmy.
Apathetic hero.
Almost committing.
Almost.
Superhero.
Almost superhero. Boredom is his kryptonite. There are always going to be crazy people. There always have been crazy people.
Does Jimmy have a take on this? I'm just wondering if maybe.
Well, what bothers me is that too many people in this country are being injured in gun-related incidents. There's too many illegal guns, and there's too many people who just set out to have a good day and go to work, and they're killed. And we have to do something. We have to line up. We have to march. We have got to get these illegal guns off the street. We have to fight this. You know what? Fuck them. Stay home, cocksuckers.
He sounds so into it for a very short period of time. Like his pursuit.
His pursuit. I'm going to say it again. We never tease the show while we're doing the show, but listen to the first hour. Jimmy had an amazing experience last night.
That's all well and fine, but I'm in a high-speed pursuit.
I've been chasing this bus for 31 blocks. And he made a right on the West Side Highway. That's a man act. I looked at him and like
Buford T. Norton.
Yeah. Oh, you seem a little tall in the bus depot.
All right, we should break.
Did you
What happened?
You got to play a moment of track one what Travis gave you. It's fucking
right now.
Yeah, before we go, it's a weird. I would call it kind of a crutch.
Oh no.
No. You just play a moment.
I got a mystery
from Travis.
A mystery disc.
He said he was working on something.
I have no idea what this is. He said just play it.
Yeah.
All right. And then he says if you play the first track, you're gonna want to play the second track.
It's something I think he was working on, but I kind of approve it.
911. What is the emergency?
I'm on 10th Avenue northbound, and I'm behind a bus.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. What?
Oh, my God.
How'd you get this? Fans send things.
Oh,
my
man.
God.
Oh, yes. Superhero Jimmy's 911 call. Exclusively here on the Opie and Anthony
Look,
Show.
I hate to do this, but this is a tease.
Oh, my God.
We do have to break.
We do.
Oh, my God. How the fuck?
It was emailed to me yesterday. And I'll say that.
Oh my God! Why did we waste time with this?
This was funny though, dude. This was funny. This was hilarious. And then
my God!
Travis, I said, don't tell Opie, don't tell Aunt. We're going to play it live on the air. I figured that
crime fighter Jimmy's 911 call.
From yesterday. We'll explain the whole thing after the break.
Oh, yes.
Also, the third day already of Jocktober. Jocktober's going to have to wait because we got to play the 911 call next.
God.
Also, Tom Papa coming in today and Amy Schumer.
Just the beginning of that.
Oh, my God.
I'm following. Oh, God,
oh my
Jimmy.
God. Holy shit. We got listeners everywhere.
Yeah, we do.
Nice. So, Jim Norton. You know, the reality is with this show that there's a lot of people right now that don't know what happened yesterday on the show with Jimmy. So we got to set this up before we play the piece of audio we got.
Well, I was driving home a couple nights ago, and I was behind a bus on 10th Avenue, northbound, which is how I tend to describe it.
No.
When I'm calling 911.
Jimmy did the movie version of what he felt he should do in this situation.
The audio's okay. I mean,
it's better than okay.
But the point is, you thought it was a stolen bus. You followed it for about 8 minutes, and then after 8 minutes, you couldn't be bothered anymore.
Well, I followed it, and then I called back. I just two calls because the first time I thought they were going to do something, and I followed it north. Then I followed it north, west, south, west, and then north again. So it was a double bus that apparently that thing on the
double bus,
fucking double bus, motherfucker, beep beep cocksuckers, take us out, you fucking news lady.
No, we just got
You've been sitting on that, you bastard.
No, I literally was on it.
Okay, all right.
Oh god,
that's too good, man.
So, and then I called back, and they just weren't as. I thought it should have gotten a greater amount of attention.
Yeah. All right. Well, here's the 911 call from Superhero Jimmy.
Yeah, it's okay.
It was good for about 8 minutes fighting crime.
This is a short call, though.
911, what is the emergency?
I'm on 10th Avenue northbound, and I'm behind the bus, and the sign says call cops 911 on the bus. It's bus number 5610. We're on 10th Avenue, and it's crossing 47th Street.
Okay, so you said it's 10th Avenue, and it's crossing what?
47th? We're northbound, and now we're crossing 48th. I'm right behind this bus with that automatic sign.
Okay, so it says west. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get to you. You said it's 10th Avenue, West 47th Street?
Yes, and now I'm at 49th. We're northbound.
northbound.
Is it MTA bus?
Yes, it is. Bus number 5610.
5-6-1-0-er. 5-6-1-0. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh my God!
You're volunteering information.
Yes, I am very happy to help.
Oh my God!
Doing my civic duty.
10.
Ah.
And you said it's heading which way, sir?
Northbound. It's the only way you can go on 10th Avenue. And now it's about to make a left. We're on 10th, making a up. Hold on, still going straight here.
Okay, still going straight.
Yeah. It looks like it's going to make a left on 57th Street.
On 57th Street?
Yep, it's a double bus. Just made a left on 57th Street.
Oh. She doesn't care.
No one
She
cares.
just doesn't care.
No one cares about this.
She doesn't care.
It's like, why is my time being wasted by this
doesn't
wannabe
care.
crime fighter? Oh, God. Yes. There he is. Yeah, bus 5-9-3. Make sure. Yes, I'm in pursuit. I need backup, though. I need you to send assistance. Fuck it, I'm going home.
I'm tired.
You turn. You turn.
It's one of those double-decker buses, correct?
No, it's a double bus. One after the other.
I love how annoyed you are. You're trying to be cool because you're fighting crime right now. But you're getting so annoyed because she's getting everything wrong.
Yeah, which way on 10th Avenue? There's only one way, stupid.
You told her, look, 10th Avenue, it only goes one way, and now you're like, no, it's not a double-decker. I told you already, it's not a, it's just a
double bus, yeah.
A double bus is different than a double-decker.
Decker buses, correct?
No, it's a double bus. One after the other.
One after the other, okay.
And we're headed towards 11th Avenue.
And it says call 911?
Yes, call cops. Call 911.
No,
Call
so
cops.
I'm just getting the information. Okay?
Oh, yeah, no, I know.
One shit at a time.
I'm getting the information.
No, she says I was getting irritated.
Thank you, nice lady.
Yeah, because she's not writing anything down or whatever.
She stinks.
You got to repeat everything to her.
I'm in high-speed pursuit, making a left on 57th.
This is Sheriff Jim T. Norton.
Jim T. Cell.
Oh, yeah, no, I know.
I know it sounds repetitive. I'm just getting all the information.
I understand. And now we're making a left on 11th Avenue southbound. We're still behind this bus.
All right, so what is your name?
James Norton, Norton.
Oh, James Norton, November, Oscar.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
I know. It's very official. Very official.
Jimmy's just a nice guy in the end. He always tries to do the right
Trying
thing.
to be helpful.
All right, sir. Assistance will be there as soon as possible. Thank you so much for calling.
I'm southbound on 11th right now, pulling up 55th Street. You want to stay on? He's passing a cop right now who's parked for a fire. I mean, because if he turns...
Okay, so the last course that you just passed by now, what is that on? 11th?
54th Street, cross 11th.
Stop what you're doing, police.
She wants me off this fucking
course. Of course she does. I guess she's not allowed to hang up on you for whatever reason.
Bus with a light on. Wow.
It's embarrassing. They said, maybe I should just stay on with you.
I know.
Like I'd be giving directions to the cops until they cut him off.
Of course you would.
I'm a cunt.
You're giving suggestions to the police officers. If you cut up 57th, you can head them off at the pass. I love
cross
this.
11th and 54th southbound.
Okay, 54th southbound.
Calling you Super
11th.
Scallop.
All right, so thank you so much for calling.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, bye-bye.
Oh, no.
So
that's call one.
How'd you feel at that
Bye-bye.
point?
Irritated that I didn't feel. I was like,
She wasn't taking you seriously.
Yeah,
right?
I'll probably take a cop a minute or two. That's cut down. That was a much longer call with pauses and shit. But I figured I will get the cops here shortly. And I followed them for a total of about 8 or 9 minutes. I kept following.
Oh, God.
We went all the way down 11th.
Right.
Oh, boy.
This is after we went down 11th, and then we made a right on 34th, and he had lost me at a light, and then that was when he was slowing down before hitting the red light. Like, I knew he knew I was behind him, and before we made the run on the West Side Highway.
So you called back because you still don't see the cops pursuing the bus. So Jimmy called 911 again.
No, always emergency.
Hi, I just called and no one is doing anything.
I just called and no one's doing anything. There's a crime being committed.
Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you people?
It's like he's seeing a murder happen, and there's no help coming.
Yeah.
Concerned Jimmy.
Jimmy's so disappointed.
8 minutes of utmost concern.
No one's taking me seriously.
No one's doing anything.
No one's doing anything.
For Pete's sake.
For Pete's sake.
No, always emergency.
Hi, I just called and no one is doing anything. I'm following a stolen bus, I think.
Enough about the bus!
He figured he'd make it sound more important. Not just, there's a bus with a light on. Now it's like, it's a stolen bus. I think.
Jimmy.
I'm following a stolen bus. I'm in pursuit of a stolen bus.
I'm glad I didn't mention any hostages.
Oh, God.
It says, call cops. I'm northbound on the West Side Highway now.
Westbound on the North Side Highway?
Where were you before when you called?
Who cares?
10th Avenue and 11th Avenue. It's a double bus, and it's northbound on the West Side Highway.
By what street is it crossing over?
34th Street. We just passed over 34th Street. I think he knows I'm right behind him, but there's no cops doing anything. I think he knows that I'm following him because I think it's a it looks like a stolen bus.
How did you make that assumption? Jimmy, how did you make that
Are you
assumption?
qualified to say that?
I am, yes.
I think it's a stolen bus.
It looked stolen because of the way he was driving. I felt he was driving a little erratically. And I also, that big sign on the back was flashing.
Did you feel because it was an African-American gentleman driving that made you think it was stolen more so than if it had been a white gentleman?
No, I didn't. No, if he would have had a uniform on, I would not have thought that. But it was pitch black in the bus. There was no internal light on. You never see it that dark in the bus.
Oh, boy.
There was something shady going on.
Oh, boy. Dark, shady. I'm hearing catchphrases, keywords.
I like how you paused. You said it looks like, it's a stolen bus.
It looks like, wait, upon further investigation, it's a stolen bus. Yes. I think we have a 836 in progress. Jeez, Jimmy, this is great.
I was helping.
You were helping.
Yes, I was.
You are adorable.
The call cops thing is on, but no one is doing anything about it. So he's northbound now, and he's almost stopped driving because he knew I was following him.
What's the bus number?
I already gave it. I don't remember, so I just passed him. I'm sick of following him, and no cops are coming. I've been following him for 10 minutes, but now we're passing 40th Street.
But before when you called, what's the street you gave?
10th and 11th, but then he came down 11th, and now we went up 10th.
Okay.
He's probably going to turn it off. You guys are going to lose him, but I can't believe they can't get a squad car in Manhattan. Follow this
So you
fucking
keep
guy.
saying...
Now you're cursing. Squad car.
Well, there's a lot going on here, though, because she doesn't know about the prior call for whatever reason. If you're a 911 operator in New York City, wouldn't some of that shit be popping up on the screen? Yeah. So they could cross-reference it?
Prowler needs a jump.
As funny as this is, obviously, there is some fucked up shit in here.
And who cares where I was before?
Right,
It's where I am now, dummy. Tell the cops.
Did he start throwing JFK's golf clubs out at your car?
I know that one.
They can't get a squad car in Manhattan. Follow this
You
fucking
keep
guy.
saying 10th and 11th, but 10th and 11th are in parallel. What street and 11th?
I know, he was on 10th and then he went down 11th.
On
and
what
anyway, now he just went
street?
back up north.
Oh,
you know,
my
in
God.
the 40s. But now, right now, he just
All right.
turned off.
So, okay.
Forget it.
All
You know
right,
what?
Thank you.
He
for
just turned
calling.
off. He just
All right.
turned off.
Okay.
And that's it.
Forget it. Forget it.
You finally had it.
Yeah. But that's what 911 operator. That's how dumb they are.
Yeah.
Well, yes, but I mean, they probably heard that and just said, "Who gives a shit?"
Where were you before? Who gives a fuck? I'm here. I'm on 34th and West Side Highway. Send the police.
What they're probably not telling you is they made a quick call and they went, no, that's our guy in that bus.
That's Reggie.
They don't even care.
Yeah.
Do you understand, though, Jimmy? It was very important to you. I understand. You were making the call. You wanted some kind of result. That was the same service that was called when people said, there's a plane crashing into a building.
Yeah.
You know, a real emergency.
I know. I'm surprised they didn't say what was the longitude and latitude of the plane as it was coming in. What kind of plane was it? How many people are in first class and how many were upgrades? That's probably the type of questions they asked on 9/11. Those asshole fucking operators.
I love official Jimmy.
They both annoyed me so much.
People are so uncomfortable, they're just writing, oh, God, hang up already, Jesus.
It is. It's so uncomfortable.
Is it uncomfortable?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
You're trying to do the right thing. But
Kudos to whoever fucking found that and sent it in, because that's just amazing that we talked about that yesterday.
And we got it.
And we got the call. God,
trying to do the right thing,
fantastic.
and no one cares.
I just want to be helpful.
You certainly did. You're
Really.
a crime fighter, Jimmy.
I'm a helpful boy.
You are.
I'm a good citizen.
You really are.
And it's because of
RoboCop.
people like him who help the police.
Huh?
Yes.
Some guy is calling saying he sent in the phone call, but all right. I don't know if we should do that. The guy wants credit.
Well, put him on if it's him.
Yeah, but I think it's all right. Yo, Pat,
Hey, what's going on, guys?
you sent in the call. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I sent it to Jimmy's email.
Yeah. How did you get the call?
I work for the department, so I have access to some of that stuff.
Were you laughing when you found it and listened to it?
Yeah, you know, I happened to listen on the radio, and when I got the call, the second call, especially when you get so pissed off, I was dying laughing at work. Made my day.
That's great.
How come nobody was leaping into action?
I used to work over there, man. They hear those calls all the time. They don't really bother with that crap. They get to the corner, the bus is gone, and they just say, all right, you know, unfounded or whatever.
Yeah, we're on it. Yeah, if you go about your business, we're on it. Don't worry.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically, there's more important things to do.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely more important.
Yeah.
They didn't want to stay on the phone with me while the police chased them down while I gave locations.
Chased him down.
Was that your dream, Jimmy?
I love
Yes.
the fact
You'd be on the phone, a little danger. Jimmy's a little danger, but you'd back off a little.
Yeah.
And then the cops would come flying in from the side, maybe crash into the bus to stop it.
Eastbound on 50th, crossing over 7th Avenue southbound.
little Jimmy's out there, and afterwards he's getting a medal pinned on him at City Hall.
Or the cops just got me out there and I'm parked twice. They're cuffing him. And I'm
Yeah.
just, well, what happened was I was on my way
They're
home.
thanking you.
What's that?
Jimmy can star in Speed 3.
Yeah,
Yes,
following the
Speed 3.
He follows a bus on its way to the maintenance garage. Well, thank you for sending, man. That was a great grab.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah.
No problem, guys.
Thanks, man.
Take care, Pat.
All right.
Yeah,
Take care, fellas.
I just didn't want to take his call because I didn't want to get
Get
him
in trouble, right?
That's
Yeah,
all.
he's all right, I guess.
Quick break.
You guys came in a little late. You should have been here earlier when we played Hero Jimmy's 911 call.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Oh God, yesterday. Was it last? No, the night
two
before
nights
last.
ago,
Yes, 2 nights
Anthony.
ago. I'm sorry. He was driving around and he saw one of the
It
city
was
buses.
10-1, 12.
10-1, 12.
He'll never forget.
One of the city buses, and on the back they got those lights that come on an emergency that says call 911,
Yeah.
call police. And he saw that and actually called 911. And somebody, a listener that works down there, sent us the recording.
No.
I'm northbound. I just thought he was
You know what?
Was he really calling?
Yeah, I called.
He's
I called.
a crime
I was
fighter,
following
Amy.
the-
Saw something.
Crime
He
fighter
said
Jimmy,
something.
who
I was
was
following the stolen
concerned
bus.
for 8 minutes.
Wow.
8 minutes
Yeah.
of concern
Hero
before.
with a cell phone.
8 minutes, and then he gave
And
up.
then he gave up
'Cause he
after
had-
8 minutes.
He had someone coming to his
He
apartment.
thought cops
That
were
was
going to
way
come
more important.
screaming in the street that he was on, pursuing the bus.
They were going to lift him
post.
up. Chant his name.
Yeah.
You
Thank
saved
God
the
for
day.
this man, the mayor, key to the city. Great.
Yes, instead, I just wound up going home because nobody gave a shit.
No one cared. The 911 operator could not be bothered.
We're going to have to play the 911 call again.
Yeah, we will.
After
Yes.
Jocktober,
Yes.
of course.
Later, yeah.
Don't we want to play Jimmy's 911 call for Tom?
Do we?
Do we?
No, we
Do
played
we?
it.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Do we
fun.
have to? Yeah, no.
Really?
All right.
I'd love to hear it.
I'm embarrassed.
I'd really like to.
Jimmy.
People will listen to the replay.
Oh, Jimmy.
It's already in the can.
Was he really serious? Was he serious on it?
Oh, boy.
Can we
Tom.
just
he knew he
play
was
the very
alone?
beginning then?
He knew he was alone?
I just want to hear the very beginning.
Please,
Jimmy,
let me
please.
hear
I
it.
never planned on hearing this.
Please.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, I just
Jimmy was fighting crime for 8 minutes.
Yeah.
That's
He's
the
an
headline.
8-minute superhero.
He was all in, though, Tom, for 8 minutes, and I was just like, oh, fuck this. But he followed this bus
Dun, dun,
for
dun,
8 minutes.
dun, dun,
yeah,
dun,
A stolen
dun,
bus.
dun,
That's
dun,
right.
dun,
Because my job is to help people.
Yeah.
dun, dun, dun,
My
dun,
job
dun,
is to
dun.
keep people. Does E-Rock not have that?
No, I guess
Oh, okay.
You want the other thing? No.
Bring it up.
We got his theme music there, Tom.
Yeah. Because he's a superhero for as long as it's convenient.
That's right.
He's a
That's
superhero.
pretty much it.
This brings it
The
all together.
apathetic man.
Convenio.
Yeah,
This is his theme music for 8-minute superhero.
Because I'm going to tell you something. If this city isn't protected, this city will crumble.
Yes.
And if no one stands up, then the city will definitely crumble sooner. So it's my job to stand up. And not only to stand up, but to fight. And to fight for the little people who can't fight for themselves. And to fight for people who nobody else will fight for. And to go after people who, you know what? I'm tired.
It's all of a sudden it's not fun or convenient anymore, or exciting.
I need a massage.
Yeah.
He told this manic story 2 days ago, and then was like, well, then someone was waiting for me, so I gave up.
Yeah.
But for
And
8 minutes, it was
911.
an amazing story.
And 911 operator wasn't being cooperative enough with Jimmy. Jimmy wasn't approving of how they were handling this situation. Right. Cops weren't swarming in on the bus like it was Al Qaeda.
Where's the helicopter?
Yeah, it's the helicopter too.
Tom.
So Jim just had it.
Oh, this is great.
And we have listeners everywhere. They got us the 911, the
Yeah,
actual 911 call.
Yeah.
That's
As
awesome.
Jimmy's following this quote possibly stolen bus for 8 minutes.
Cop went and got it. I thought his bus was stolen. I like to give my location when I know the bus is stolen. I want to give a location.
You're a helper.
This
Just
is
the
Means
beginning.
Well Jimmy. I love Means Well Jimmy.
Just the beginning.
911, what is the emergency?
I'm on 10th Avenue northbound, and I'm behind the bus, and the sign says "Call Cops 911" on the bus.
If it said jump off a bridge, would you?
I just said bus twice.
Bus? It's the bus? Something about a bus?
I'm behind a bus. It says stolen on the bus. All right. Get it?
Oh, boy.
Yes, I just want to tell you the wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round.
Yeah, so you know that Lindbergh baby? I haven't spotted him. However, I have a double bus making a left on 57 that apparently a man of color is not authorized to be driving.
911, what is the emergency?
I'm on 10th Avenue northbound, and I'm behind the bus, and the sign says "Call Cops 911" on the bus.
On the bus.
Number 5610.
It's the number from the bus.
We're on 10th Avenue, and it's crossing 47th Street.
It's the bus.
The bus.
Okay, so you said it's 10th Avenue and it's crossing what?
47th. We're northbound, and now we're crossing 48.
That's all I said with
I'm
it.
right behind this bus with that automatic
Okay,
sign.
so it says west. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get the. You said it's 10th Avenue West 47th Street.
Yes, and now I'm at 49th. We're northbound.
Fourth time I said northbound.
He's already disgusted
He's
with her.
combative immediately.
That's the fourth time I said northbound.
Combative.
4 times I said northbound.
10th only goes north.
But you should tell her this is a pursuit. Excuse me, it's not a stationary call I'm making. It's a pursuit.
Who would bother with this, though?
No one, Jimmy.
Apparently no one.
Sorry, Jimmy. Sorry.
You're right.
He's immediately teaching her how to count. 49, 48, 49.
What are you talking about?
It's going up.
Send the fucking cavalry.
Now, we took out a lot of the pauses,
Yeah.
but there's still a lot of long pauses
really?
because she's like, will you just go home?
What is this?
She wants to say, just go home.
Just go home. Don't. Why are you? What are you doing?
Is it MTA bus?
Yes, it is. Bus number 5610.
Oh, bus number
And you said it's heading
5610.
which way, sir?
Northbound. It's the only way you can go on 10th Avenue.
Right.
Now it's about
Oh,
to
he's
make a left. We're on 10th, making a up. Hold on, still going straight here.
Okay, still going straight.
Erroneous
Yeah.
turn. He tried to lose you.
Now he
It's
made a
gonna make
mistake.
left.
Yeah.
He fucked up.
Right. He's chastising her for being a dummy, and he's like, making a left? Nope, not making a left.
How bad do you want to talk to the guy driving the bus? Because you know he has a different story. Fuck, I think some creep is fucking following me.
He's on 911 to someone else. I'm being followed.
Right, I'm just trying to do my stupid job, and
on
some
a bus.
weirdo is following
Some
me.
kind of bus I'm on. I'm driving a bus.
I think he's a skinhead. He
Just flashing his high beams at me.
wants me to pull over and fuck him in the mouth.
It looks like it's going to make a left on 57th Street.
Doesn't care, doesn't care, doesn't care, doesn't care.
You don't think she cares?
Nope.
She's like,
On 57th Street?
Yep, it's a double bus.
5 or
Make a
7.
left on 57th Street.
Doesn't care.
Dealing with a murder on the other line.
exactly. Exactly.
There's obviously
There's a suicide of the Empire
Someone's
State
getting
Building.
a busy signal right now as a robbery's in progress.
Right.
Sir, there's a woman being raped somewhere in the
Yeah.
Bronx.
I would love to know 911 protocol because it sounds like she can't say, look, go home.
Yeah.
Right.
I think it sounds like you have to stay in the line with the person for a while before you could say, all right, look, we got
Right.
the info. Thank you for calling.
Very good. You see a bus. Good boy.
Good boy. It's a big bus.
It's got wheels and it's got a light.
Oh, yes.
Oh, it's one of those double-decker buses, correct?
No, it's a double bus. One after the
okay,
other.
one after
Double
See, now
bus.
he's just mad. Now Jimmy's just mad.
It's a double
No,
bus.
it's not a double decker.
Poor Jimmy just wants to be taken seriously.
I said it's an MTA bus.
Right. We already went through that part of it.
Exactly. How many fucking times did you ask me the same thing, lady? There's an emergency happening.
Some nut was following me, Norton.
Now you see why Batman would just disappear for a while.
Right.
They shoot the signal up. He's just not responding. He's like, you know what? I can't handle it.
I'm not dealing with this. Jimmy Norton, crime fighter.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Convenio,
shit.
man.
When it's convenient to him, he'll be there.
Dun, ta-da.
Da, 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 da.
Oh, it's one of those double-decker buses, correct?
No, it's a double bus. One
Oh,
after the
okay,
other.
one after the other, okay.
And we're headed towards 11th Avenue.
And it says call 911?
Yes, call cops. Call 911.
No,
Call
sir,
cops.
I'm just getting the information. Okay?
Oh, yeah, no, I know.
Oh, are you short? You're getting short with her.
But he's also still in the I'm hoping stage.
Yeah, I know.
That I'm really going to take
piece
care
of
of something
shit.
here today.
Oh, he pictured the medals being put on by the mayor.
He's aggravated that he can't hang up and call the post
Yes.
to meet him on 57th Street.
My victory photograph.
Yes.
Yes.
Were you hoping for a victory photograph,
Yes.
Jimmy? Yeah.
No police had been sent.
Were you hoping for flashing lights to appear?
Oh yeah, just screaming in, screaming.
The
Jim's
cop
in there with
going,
the pursuit.
Thank you, sir, but we got it from here.
Yeah, the cop actually looks at Jimmy and throws him a salute. Thank you, sir.
John Q. Citizen.
Yeah. Wow.
And you drive home with a smile on your face.
And we couldn't have done it without Jim Norton, citizen.
That's why I gave my number. I couldn't wait till they called me back.
Oh.
Can you tell us what you saw? Bus making a left. Fucking boo.
Oh, God, I love this.
Helicopter
I'm just getting
spotlight.
the
Yeah.
information. Okay?
Oh, yeah, no, I know.
I know it sounds repetitive. I'm just getting all the information.
I
you're
understand.
not.
And,
You weren't
and
listening.
now I'm making a left on 11th Avenue southbound, still behind this bus.
Get it.
What's great is
All right,
now
so what
Jimmy's
was
going.
it?
Now Jimmy's going away from his apartment. Now he's
Yes.
Now
Yeah.
he's off his
Yes.
route home, and he's now
I'm now involved.
committed.
Yeah,
Oh, my
committed.
God.
Yeah.
What's your name?
James Norton, Norton.
Oh, he's annoyed.
All right, sir. Assistance will be there as soon as possible. Thank you so much for calling.
I'm southbound on 11th right now.
Don't hang up. Don't hang up.
Don't hang up.
Don't hang up.
Don't hang up.
I got to see this to the end.
Yes, where you going, miss? We haven't arrested the perp yet.
Why aren't you staying on the line with me?
Why aren't you giving me instructions to cut off the bus?
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's like Jimmy looked at it like an air traffic controller cutting off the call to the guy that doesn't know how to fly the plane.
Right.
Talk me down. What am I supposed to do? Keep my nose up? I know flaps. What?
Don't take the hint guy.
Oh, Jesus. Yes.
Don't tell the most important guy that he should just go home.
Oh.
I'm on 11th right now, pulling up 55th Street. You want to stay on? She's passing a cop right now who's parked for a fire. I mean, because if he turns...
Okay, so the last course that you just passed by now, what is that on? 11th?
54th Street, cross your 11th and 54th southbound.
Okay,
Why didn't you stop and tell the
southbound
cop?
And 11.
I was busy.
All right, sir. Thank you so much for calling.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
This is not how it went in the movie.
Yeah, exactly. This is not how it
When
went.
Keanu Reeves was on the bus, there were helicopters and tanks were coming and blocking off.
So what were you expecting at this point, Jimmy?
Somebody to be interested in the fact that I had a crime in progress.
You hung up with 911. Now what?
I continued following the bus.
Yes, you did.
Hoping
didn't
to
you?
see police car. I'm like, they got to be on it.
You're like
What did you
Zimmerman.
think was going on the bus?
I didn't know. I thought there might be at first. I was like, well, is there a hostage?
Yeah,
I
did you
should
ever-
have. I didn't know.
Did you ever see 48 Hours where Gans and Billy Bear and Luther were in the bus shooting at fucking Eddie Murphy and Nick Nolte? That's exactly what Jimmy pictured.
Yeah.
Sleepy bus just
Nice gun.
softly going on 10th.
Yeah. Sauntering.
Now,
Old lady looking out the window.
I want to see if any buses have been reported stolen in the last 2 days.
yeah, we need to know more.
You're going to investigate this
Of
further?
course.
Because it's humiliating if it was just a maintenance guy.
A follow-up to our earlier story.
You're hoping for a news story?
Like maybe the bus. See, I don't know why that light was on that said call cops. Maybe the bus had just been repaired and he was just driving it.
And they forgot to turn off the light.
Yeah.
Right, like leaving on a blinker.
Were you hoping for a
yes.
news story? A local news story?
Yes, I was. A national news story.
Comedian turned hero, Jim Norton.
See something, say something.
I just knew something was wrong, man. I saw that light and I'm like, you can't just go home.
He knew something was wrong.
And indeed,
He acted.
there were.
Yes, indeed, there was something wrong.
Tom Papa, he called 911 back.
He called him
No,
back.
he did.
Why
Yeah,
wouldn't he?
Yeah, he did.
This is important.
He did.
That's hilarious.
Oh, boy.
Because how many minutes between hanging up and calling back?
7 or 8. Following.
So you're
As you were
following?
So he continued following, and he's like, "What the fuck? Where are the cops?" So he calls 911 back.
It's
Hi.
picking up passengers.
Yeah,
More people are going into the bus.
yeah, I don't know. There's some kind of conspiracy. There's people gathering in the bus. Where are you now? Yeah, I'm in South Jersey.
Yes. It made a stop at the Borgata, and now it's headed northbound back on the Parkway with a bunch more people on it.
These old people are boarding the bus. They don't know what they're getting involved in.
Yes.
No, always emergency.
Hi, I just called and no one is doing anything.
She's like, you again?
Oh, brother. Oh, boy.
I love Jimmy's voice, and no one's doing anything.
No one's doing anything.
James Nosey is on the line again.
Busybody Norton.
Yeah, it's the fucking busybody, chinless fat tits again.
Oh fuck! No one's doing anything.
No
All
one's
just
doing
fucking
anything.
dejected.
Oh, God.
Jimmy's making weapons out of his spiral notebook.
Yeah, what can I use to stop this bus?
What do I have in this car?
No, always emergency.
Hi, I just called and no one is doing anything. I'm following a stolen bus, I think.
Now it's
It
definitely,
says
I
call
think.
cops. I'm northbound on the west side highway now.
Where were you before when you called?
On 10th Avenue and 11th Avenue. It's a double bus, and it's northbound on the west side highway.
Now you're on the
what
west.
street is it crossing over?
34th Street. We just passed over 34th Street. I think he knows I'm right behind him. But there's no cops doing anything. I think he knows that I'm following him. Because I think it's a, yes, It looks like a stolen bus.
I think it's.
Why does he know?
I love that. I think it's. Yeah, it's a stolen bus. Yeah,
it's a stolen bus, and he knows I'm on his trail.
Yeah, he knows I'm tailing him. He's. We have gunfire. He's shooting at me out the window.
I'm basically saying he made me.
Yeah,
he made me.
Yeah.
He made me.
Now let's remember, 57th Street. Now he's all the way back down at 34th with the bus.
He's going back to the station.
Detective Norton, get in my office. Get in my office. I'll have your badge.
Well, you know,
Lieutenant.
I followed him and I made that left, LT.
Yeah. You got to play by the rules.
I don't care. That light was yellow, damn it.
Don't talk back to me, Norton. That big scene in the office.
You're going rogue.
Yeah,
I don't
he's
like
going
it.
rogue.
Yeah. But I had to talk without my hands-free device. It was an emergency.
Hand in your cell phone.
Yeah, his cell phone and fucking some lubricant hits the desk.
And a Cialis.
His Cialis.
Hand in your condoms. And then the original ones issued, never used.
Fucking Jimmy. I think this is better the second time.
Yes, it looks like a stolen bus.
Yeah.
Just definitely.
The call cops thing is on, but no one is doing anything about it. So he's northbound now, and he's almost stopped driving because he knew I was following him.
Oh.
What's the bus number?
I already gave it. I don't remember because I just passed him. I'm sick of following him and no cops are coming.
I love that. He's so angry. What the fuck? I'm trying to do something here for the good.
I'm sick of following with no cops coming.
It's a stolen bus.
I passed him.
I'm the only one.
Bus.
I'm out there by myself.
What
I'm
number?
basically-
Fuck you. I gave you the info.
I'm basically telling him they blew it. That was me handing in my gun and badge.
Right, yeah.
Fine. You catch him.
I've had it. The system's broken, man. You're like Serpico. Jesus Christ.
There's just a chubby guy drinking his big gulp. What is this guy doing? I'm just trying to bring it back to the station.
He's trying to lose him because he's thinking this guy's trying to steal my bus.
Right.
But he's got a double bus, so he can't really make any maneuvers.
Right. He's just got to go forward like a tugboat.
I think this guy's trying to steal my bus. I want to talk to that guy so bad.
Oh, wouldn't it be great?
Nobody's doing anything out here.
I'm sick of following him and no cops are coming. I've been following him for 10 minutes, but now we're passing 40th Street.
But before, when you called, what's the street you gave?
10th and 11th, but then he came down 11th, and now we went up 10th.
Okay.
He's probably going to turn it off. You guys are going to lose him, but I can't believe they can't get a squad car in Manhattan.
Squad
car.
So you
fucking
keep
guy.
saying 10th and 11th, but 10th and 11th run parallel. What street and 11th?
I know. He was on 10th, and then he went down 11th.
wow.
He went back up north. You know, in the 40s. But now, right now, he just turned off.
Okay.
Forget it.
All
You know
right,
what?
Thank you.
He just turned off. He just turned off.
Okay.
Forget it. Forget it. This has all of a sudden become inconvenient for me. I don't care what happens now.
If you don't care, I don't care.
I don't care.
Forget it.
He's acting all tough, but really the guy just walking into a hot dog stand.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
No, he turned off probably to go back to the bus depot.
Yeah, he probably did.
Yeah, he's driving. He's going into a place called the Bus Hut.
Bus Hut.
To have his bus painted.
That is great.
Now he's hiding among all the other buses in this giant garage.
Yeah. He's trying to lose me.
Yes.
Playing the old shell game with the bus.
He has a garage full of stolen buses. And he's even stolen an MTA sign and put it on the front of the building.
He's a genius.
Yes. All these people have stolen MTA uniforms.
We have to find the real bus driver. Find a naked man because this guy is dressed in a uniform.
Busting this case wide open.
Yes. They even put it where the boats are supposed to be. It's a place called Port Authority.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Wait, I think someone's stolen a subway train. Follow him.
Yes, I'm looking up at stolen planes.
Sir. It's stolen planes.
Jimmy's back in his apartment checking out CNN. See the
As
coverage.
Something's going to happen. Right. Just waiting for the story to hit.
Yeah.
Maybe on the scroll.
Exactly. But the one day when there was a U.S. airplane going into the drink, I'm like, no, it's this guy flying low. No,
Why call 911?
no problem.
that's awesome.
Oh, you are
That
great.
is, I love you out on your own adventure.
That's right. Yeah, fighting crime. That's what Jimmy does.
For 10 minutes.
Comedian,
10 minutes, though.
fucking radio personality, crime fighter.
That's right.
Convenio.
Convenio. When it's convenient for him, he will be there.
I think I see a stolen taxi.
Yes.
He's swerving back and forth. His light is on.
As you hear his battle cry of, forget about it.
And they did.
They certainly did. They
told
couldn't
him
have been
forget about it.
happier.
Oh, they
could have
did.
been happier hearing you say forget
They
it.
probably went, finally.
She was so annoyed. Where now?
Yeah, yeah.
Now he's on 47th. Where's he going?
You should have tweeted that.
I didn't think of it.
Never fear, Jim is going home.
Yes.
I've had
Yes.
it.
There's no need to fear. Jim will drive by.
If it's on his way home.
Yes. Here I come to leave.
Here I come to check things out.
And then I'm on my way.
Oh, Jimmy. Oh, I love it.
It's great.
Yeah. Not even enough time to put your cape on.
Not at all.
You just,
Passing his doorman.
Yeah.
Did you hear?
yes. Oh,
That was me.
poor Jimmy.
Final Yankee game, the big debate. It's a big night.
Yeah.
Yep. And then I think I have to be in court
What?
just to follow this up.
Oh, yeah.
Give witness depositions.
Jimmy's just showing up at the police station. Is there anything you want to ask me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got some reports on a stolen bus from the
Yeah, we don't
MPD.
have one
Yeah.
guy that works for the MTA that could call us and do a little fucking.
I want that report on my
Intel.
desk.
I'm James Norton, crime
Yeah.
fighter.
Yep.
Like James. I've never heard
See
James.
nothing, say something.
See nothing, make something up.
Oh, shit.
See nothing, make it into attention for yourself. I'm a fool. I'm a cocksucking fool.
You just want to be taken seriously.
Yes, I
That's
did.
all.
Yeah, he's looking
We
after
all
the
want to be
city.
taken seriously.
I was walking home from
understand.
John's Hog the other day, and there was a backpack leaning against one of the signs on the side of the street. Just leaning against there.
Oh, no.
And like the kind of the dirt that's around the bottom of the
Throw
sign.
it in the
Right.
garbage.
No, so I walked, and it was during the UN shit that was
Sure.
going on. So there were cops at every corner. So I walked a little ways, and I stopped and just leaned against the building and looked at it for a while to see if somebody was going to pick it up.
Good man.
And someone did indeed after about 2 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Then he
Came
yelled
by.
Allah Akbar and ran into a store with it.
He picked it up, and that. But
if you didn't-
any longer, and I would have gone to one of the
But-
cops and said,
If you didn't wait, you would have shut down the city for a couple hours.
exactly. So I didn't
You would
want
have been
to.
that guy. You would have been the
yeah,
guy.
Yeah. So
Panicky
I
Pete that runs
assessed-
right to the cops immediately.
I assessed the situation.
Very good.
Good.
Good job.
For a little while. Actually, I was hoping some fucking, Muslim extremist would have picked it up, and I would have been able to rattle a few shots off at his head.
That's right.
I'm packing heat, motherfucker. Look out.
See something, shoot something.
And some poor guy just came, picked it up, got back in his truck, and drove
was
off.
it.
Right.
Yeah, there went my fantasy of fucking heroics
Being a
and
hero.
medals, and they like Jimmy's.
This is like the Avengers in here.
It really is. The Avengers. We are terrible. Everyone's got these delusions of grandeur.
Right.
Oh, God.
Yeah, we all want to
The
be heroes.
pretenders.
Don't we? Yeah, we're the
We're the
pretenders.
pretenders.
Yeah.
Stolen buses.
We care to a point. And we
Care.
just don't.
Almost.